Wi-Fi?
No. It's just I never hit start streaming.
Oh.
I don't have issues. You're the only one around here that has issues. More ways than
Did
one.
you actually disconnect the TV?
Yes.
Earlier? I was gonna say, because my phone went out roughly like 10 minutes later. It hasn't looked all.
Oh wait, I have to click around. Beast formerly known as who's level 10. I am 16.
Have a target.
So, she's unruly though, compared to what she was. Level 1 with Beast. Level 1 with Beast. Sure. They want more food than her.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You done? You done here now? More? Alright. Back to the grind. Gotta crunch those numbers, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Daddy.
Bye-bye. I know. Bella? Sorry about that. For one, I forgot to start my stream. And for two, family things. All right, let me switch over here like this. Okay, I don't know what I said I was going to do last time. I just know as a general rule of thumb across all servers and repacks, I'm going to be leveling to 18. Probably not dungeoning anymore. I do know that this is from a dungeon. I don't know what else I got from a dungeon. What are my professions? Blacksmithing and smelting. Okay. Alright, do I have any quests? No, I don't. Alright, we're gonna go on a quest. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's how I'm going to do this, and this add-on helps me a lot with this rule. It shows me all the quests. Proximity-wise, this is the closest quest, right? However, there's a flight path here that's closer. In which case, I can take the flight path anywhere. So we're going to go to the flight path instead. That kind of keeps us... I just bumped the microphone. That kind of keeps us diverse and inclusive or whatever. Is that still a thing? Oh, I need food for my dude. Let me go to the innkeeper. Shit. I need to sell stuff anyway. It's not a big deal. Also in the background, I kind of want to listen to this.
Geez. Okay, how do I say this? Liver King got arrested for trying to kill Joe Rogan.
You, Joe Rogan, are thinking, I'm gonna choke that motherfucker out, lights out. I'm gonna choke him out because I have something actually to fight for.
This guy actually looks like a homeless person.
I hope you're mad. You should choke me out. You know how to do that. You're trained. And if you don't choke me out, it should be very interesting. But I hope you've been training, and I'm ready whenever you're ready.
This is Radagast the retarded.
Shame on you. I'm gonna make you pay. I am gonna actually make you pay.
What does that mean?
Or anything and everything. Or anything and everything. Or anything and everything.
Oh, lordy coming.
Everything. Because Joe Rogan.
Hold on a second. I have some skin in this game. I probably didn't want to sell that. I don't even know what I'm doing, dude.
I can't afford that.
May your blades never dull.
Okay.
We don't have to make videos to pretend anymore. All of this is happening. We're coming to you. I've challenged you man to man.
How is this guy a multi-million? Is this what people think about when they look at me? Liquid net worth is 12. So this guy has $12 million. This is $12 million in action. Joe Rogan would demolish him, by the way? Yeah, Joe Rogan would beat the fuck out of him. Absolutely. Joe Rogan's a professional fighter. Wasn't he a dentist?
You can hold the hand of somebody that you love, because what happens next to you, you're going to need to remember that feeling.
This dude is so out of there. Alex Jones is saying for him to get help.
The Austin Police Department, as we speak, is on their
I didn't even know about this.
to arrest the Liver King because he's been making a lot of bizarre, cryptic threats to Joe Rogan. I am told that he's.
I didn't even know about this, dude.
Damn.
Damn.
Shows how crazy society's going. We need God, folks. We need God. We need to get back to God.
Imagine being so batshit crazy that Alex Jones tells you to come to Jesus.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
Oh. Yep.
Or anything and everything.
That's the last thing you see?
Today, you don't mind the wait.
Okay,
You've got the
I
olives.
gotta put my 2 cents
Oh,
in on
jeez.
this.
Okay,
I gotta
how do
put
I
my
say
2
this?
cents in on this.
John Cena, snack
Not
down,
this.
Dr. Upstick.
You'll see.
Another day, another drumstick.
Right here.
Citizens of EU countries, and we've only. And there is an initiative that has been aiming to.
Because this is so
fight
fucking
back-
stupid. This is the most petty bullshit I've ever heard. Like, these people are gamers, right? They're gamers. People haven't been this petty since, like, a fucking 2008 4chan argument, dude. Like, this is crazy.
Against a lot of these practices that I think really need some big overhaul. And it's
it's consumer protection laws. This is effectively what this initiative is.
Yeah.
At its very core
Yeah.
is consumer rights advocacy. It's not about video
I'm not saying
game-
yeah to Asmongolov's actually doing a fucking mic check.
It's not about Ubisoft. It's not about what's in a terms of service of a video game or not. It's really about consumer rights and people having the ability to choose what's going to happen with their own stuff.
Okay, so basically, from what I've gathered, I was listening to this at work today. This is all about. This is a group of people that decided to band together. Fucking 15 years too late to bitch and moan about live service games.
initiative that I think a lot of you are probably very familiar with. It's called Stop Killing Games.
That would be a good
And I've
thing.
followed it since its inception. I've talked about it on stream
Yep.
quite a few times,
So have I.
though this is my first video going over it.
Oh.
And I regret that now because I see it wasn't going as well as I thought it was. Admittedly, I didn't
That's
follow...
Swift
I think
Dagger.
it's gone very well. I'll be real. Like, almost 500,000 signatures is a tremendous success.
But for those that don't know anything about Stop Killing Games, I'm going to let him explain it in his own words. That way you can get an actual, correct, informed explanation of what the initiative is. And the reason I say it like that, kind of like fucking all, you know, pinky.
I didn't even know there was
you
quest over
snooty,
here.
Is because a lot
Never
of
had a
people
reason
don't
to
even
go
really
over
know
here.
what this is because of people like Pirate Software completely misrepresenting.
Oh. Oh. Oh, jeez. They bringing them up. Uh-oh.
Representing what the initiative was.
As a refresher, Stop Killing Games is a consumer movement to stop publishers from effectively
I
destroying
don't see a
video
quest
games
over here.
they have already sold to customers.
I'll pause right there. The simplest, bare bones, birthday suit,
Yep.
butt ass naked
Easy.
explanation
Simple.
for what this is. Stop destroying things.
The initiative for Stop Killing Games
RP
is to serve
Raiders.
the purpose of stopping companies from killing games.
I'll just take
Okay,
both
I
of
can
them.
see that. Yeah, that makes sense.
See if any of them are yellow.
that people
Yeah.
have paid money to own.
Okay, this one isn't.
I think that is a very understandable, very reasonable take. Very agreeable. Now I want to quickly jump to a different spot in this video because I think it's important to have this in the beginning because it's something a lot of people have heard that comes from someone that is just wrong about it. It's the Pirate Software portion. Ross is addressing the video Pirate Software made many months ago.
I remember watching this.
Ross even says that he didn't plan on doing that because he didn't want to be seen as using this for drama farming because it would
Here's the thing. This is the thing about this argument that a lot of people, most people don't understand. It's a group dedicated to something, and a random dude that brings it up in his stream, but only touches. See, the thing is, people don't believe this. Pirate Software isn't. They're shitting on him because he only covers certain aspects of the argument rather than all the aspects of the argument in his argument. Why is that a problem? Like when he said, okay, you want to stop live service games from going away, what about MMOs, right? And he's not wrong. He's not wrong. And the counter argument was, oh, it's just that's not what we're talking about. You're just nitpicking him. Nitpicking the shit out of him. This whole thing is just nitpicking. Listen.
start to make
That's
the
what I do.
movement look less of
I'll
like
prove
a
it.
legitimate
Yeah, that's my
initiative and
job.
more of just like drama slop
Bullshit.
content type thing. But he finally starts talking about Pirate Software here
Uh-oh.
because it's at the end of the life cycle of this initiative and it's not looking promising, so he's willing to do anything to try and set the record straight and hopefully start getting more momentum back to the movement because the damage Pirate Software did to it through his video was substantial.
And I remember this video was actually one of the first points where Pirate Software's audience... I have that. I have that. What the fuck? What the fuck? Bro, I have that same one.
I just realized Asmongold has a central air unit in his wall.
Holy fuck.
Like that. He also needs to clean that thing that's above his head in the ceiling
I
there.
didn't even know that.
Might want to hire a maid or something.
Same room. Yeah, what the fuck? That's kind of that. Damn. Positive about
Can turn off and
fuck.
Anyway.
That's kind of that. Damn. Is he in your house? I guess so. I guess so. Okay, so anyway, I forgot even what I was saying. Oh yeah. So this video was very polarizing with Pirate Software's audience, and it was one of the big points where, like, I mean, now people don't like Thor, but like back then, people were very positive about him, and that video was one of the first points of difference that he had with his audience. You guys remember this?
Not understand what Stop Killing Games is. Here it is in his words.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
So for those who don't understand, the Stop Killing Games initiatives
SKG
is basically, we don't want single player games to have
hold on
DRM that the developers can turn off and thus render the single player games inactive anymore. This is what they want to change. They need to be specific that they're talking about single player games that do not need a server to support them.
No.
And as much as they want it to be about specifically games where it is a single player game that has always online functionality, it would impact every live service game that exists. Instead of just targeting single player always.
He's not wrong. People don't understand how laws are made. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Like, here's the it's a non. This whole thing is a non-fucking argument, dude. It's people that are against live service games and companies deciding not to support the server anymore, which is bullshit. Yeah. And they're pissed because he's bringing up the fact that, well, you know, if they make this a law, then it's going to be a pretty blanket, you know, deal because congressmen don't know how to fucking video games work. It's just going to be like, you know, you need to have a plan. And later in the video, he brings up how, like, oh, well, what if they stop supporting World of Warcraft? You're going to have a way to play World of Warcraft single player. Do you people know? I can look it up. I can look it up. Right? Aeon MMO. Oh, apparently it's still around. So let's do Aeon Repack. You know there's a single player project for Aeon? Remember Aeon? Of course you don't, because it was aeons ago. I remember Aeon. Back when everybody was trying to be the WoW killer. Let me look this up real quick. Rift was actually better. I wish I could find Aeon 1.9 Repack. You know what? I'm just gonna stop. I don't want to add another MMO to this.
TV Wi-Fi.
Oh. Wi-Fi in 3, 2, 1. You have Wi-Fi.
No.
Get out of here, woman. I gave you what you want. Oh, I did block her shit. Oops. Anyway, like, long story short, this whole fucking thing with pirate software and what's their fucks, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. Like, people want this literally all it is. It's literally all it is. It's literally all it is. It's people wanting certain things. And they're right. Except they should have been saying that shit years ago. Where were they years ago? And Pirate Software is coming around and saying, well, you know, if they decide to do this, it's going to mean this, that, and the other thing. Now, his argument's also kind of stupid because he literally says What, you're gonna have a single player WoW? I love that man. But does he live under a fucking rock? Holy shit. I mean, he's a good guy. He's smart, he's knowledgeable, he's all this, but apparently he just doesn't keep up with things very well. That's just all it is. You know, I don't know. I'm not him. I can't imagine somebody that makes a living off of YouTube, or not YouTube streaming per se, but streaming in general and making YouTube content. Can't imagine somebody that makes a living off that kind of shit having a time deficit. You know, I have a time deficit. I'm so deficited on time that I owe time. Okay? And if that doesn't make sense, too bad. Well, no. So, to sum it all up, both parties are wrong. One of them is being a nitpicky bitch, and the other one doesn't know really what they're talking about, but is making a somewhat valid argument. And the other one's say it. That's not just what this is about. It's not just what the... Dude. So both parties are wrong. Okay. Fact of the matter is, if you wanted to protest live service games, you should have did it 10 fucking years ago. I'm serious. Should have did it 10 fucking years ago. Where were you? Like, how the fuck am I supposed to play WoW single player when they shut the server down? How am I supposed to do that? Hold on, I gotta kill this razor, man. On my private server repack.
I can't reach that.
And number one reason I'm not gonna put Aeon or Rift on this channel is because I would have to learn whole new configs, whole new settings. I would have to learn a lot of shit. And I don't got that time. I used to have an Aeon 1.5 or whatever, something or other repack. It was before 1.9. I used to have one of those. I used to, and I played it. But I got rid of it, apparently. There's a lot of shit I used to have that I just randomly got rid of. I don't know why. Holy shit, he's getting gangbanged over there. Got some fork on fork action over here. I'm just men pet. I'm men pet, he'll be fine. Who's this Count Fagula? Isn't that just a generic paladin? Literally jumping into the scene. Flash healing everybody. If that's not Paladin, I don't know what is, dude. Go kill that pig. There's no better way of getting experience than killing your own kind. Jeffrey Dahmer knew that. He was just trying to level up. Alright. Get rid of this fucking elder. He's like an elder, so he's like old and shit. And old people are just a waste of, like, Social Security. Just put them out of their misery. Oh. Is that a hard-on or is that a totem? I can't tell. $444? Damn. Alright, look at my current gloves here. Keep the ones I got. Are the ones I got? Okay, they're leather, alright. Oh shit, I've been on Wi-Fi this whole time. Damn it all to hell. Where's my Hearthstone set? Yeah, fuck that. I'm walking. Go kill that one. I can also walk up to him and just bandage him. Oh, no, I can't do that either. Should be green after that. After a mutton chop and a banana? Are you serious? You can attack me all you want. I don't care. I have enough rested XP to hit 17. Easy. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's on aggressive, that's why. Wait, he's just gonna shit on that wolf. Does he have like a debuff on him? Why is his stamina -3? Let me dismiss. Okay. That was a shot in the dark, dude. That didn't work. I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do. Anyway. What's this Liver King shit?
Hey, Christian, good morning. It's Sunday. Let's see, it's about 8:10. I was wondering if you could come over. You might have to wait 30 minutes or so, but I'm shooting for 10 o'clock. Could you come over? Could you come over at 10? We got.
I really want to know how this started. Joe Rogan. Liver King. I will be playing other games, but it won't be
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Hey, Derek, you know how I got so...
The Joe Rogan Experience.
I switched quality.
Hey, Derek, you know how I got so jacked?
How?
I followed the 9 ancestral tenets.
Oh, I heard that works really well.
It's the best way.
Yeah.
Boy, when I saw that video that you posted, you actually sent me the video after I'd already seen it. I caught it like within 3 minutes of you posting it.
Oh my god.
I saw it. It just showed up on my YouTube feed. I'm like, oh yes, here we go. And wasn't surprised at all.
No.
I mean, it seems completely makes sense, but that's exactly what I expected.
Yeah, it seemed like just a matter of time for him.
There's no way you can look like that.
No.
In your 40s, I mean, he's preposterously jacked. Do we have a fucking... now that we know that he's full of shit, we're talking about the Liver King, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people are like, what are they saying? This is all inside stuff.
Yeah.
There's a guy, if you don't know who the Liver King is, the guy calls himself the Liver King, and he's this guy who walks around everywhere with no shirt on. I've seen him in Vegas with no shirt on, big bushy beard, super jacked. And he was telling people that the way he gets that way is by sunning his balls. He literally lays down with his asshole staring at the sun and eats raw liver and just lifts like a maniac. And that's how he's so jacked. But it's preposterous.
Yeah, too many polar extremes to have just like a unique marketing spin that was just highly viral, in my opinion. And I don't know. I think most people could see through it, but at the same time, he would... Like, there was a lot of big names that even reached out to me after the video came out. They were like, you know, I didn't think he was natural, but this guy literally right to my face would say, like, blatantly, I am natural. And like a lot of people will take a guy at his word when it's like a private conversation.
Oh my god,
and if
over
he's
here.
straight up telling you in person, yeah, it's actually legit. I'm natural, and he was just lying out through his fucking teeth, seemingly.
There's some people that are really jacked that are natural.
For sure.
Some people that are like super disciplined.
Look at me, dude.
They, you know, they're taking supplements, but all legal supplements that you can get at like a vitamin store, and they're just like they've never gotten off the grind.
You know, it's actually funny. Before I started working where I am right now, I used to have a lot of free time, and I used to work out a lot. And my wife can tell you, I got pretty jacked. Like, not like extreme or whatever, but I was pretty jacked. And then it just kind of slowly, especially once I assumed the supervisor position, I was fat, dude. Like, I'm not going to disclose what I do for a living on the internet because that's actually against policy. So.
And who's that guy, Paul?
If you know, you know.
Did you comment on him?
Yeah, he actually.
And if you know,
did
I'll deny.
blood work like immediately after I had talked about it one time, and it checked out.
Yeah, he looks like what's possible.
Yeah.
Like if you don't know who that guy is, he's super jacked and he's 50 years old. But when I'm looking at him, I am not getting any like steroidy vibes. I'm getting a really fit guy who works out really hard and has probably been doing it for 30 years.
Yeah.
That's what I get when I look at that guy. That's all feasible and possible. Now please go to the Liver King. Please show me some preposterous Liver King physiology.
Oh, he has. Have you seen his apology?
No, I haven't. I want to watch it. He comes clean on steroids. I fucked up.
I don't know if you guys are able to watch.
I just want to see his images, though. I want to see some images of his body because his body is just so off the charts, ridiculously massive. That's okay, but
that's there's unflattering lighting. Without
yeah. I want to show some of him like jacked and lifting because he's just fucking gigantic.
So he did cover the ab implants and etching again. He said no to both, even in his apology. Touches on it.
Is it? I mean, I guess it's possible if you're on that much juice that your ab muscles grow that big too, because the kind of stuff he does is, you know, very core specific. Like he's doing a lot of stuff where he's like cleaning and pressing kettlebells and walking with them over his head, and all that stuff really does ignite your core. And if he's doing that all the time, I would imagine it's possible that those are real abs. But that was the question. Do you think those are real abs?
Yeah, personally, I think they're legitimate abs, and the etching thing I think is more of the controversial topic. Did he have some sort of like?
Why are you shooting at me, dude?
Done to target locally the fat around the abdominal, you know, definition.
Would that make much of a difference though? Because he's very lean, clearly. If you look at his arms, you look at his chest, you look at everything. Like look at that image right there. He's so lean. I mean, how much fat would you even be talking about? And how would that make the thing is the topographical map of his abs.
Yeah.
The way they pop up like mountains. That's just mass.
Yeah.
That's where the question of whether or not that's real or whether or not they're
That's what I was leaning to, is just like I feel like his overall body composition is pretty consistently represented. I don't think he has like I get that his
like look at him walking there.
Like the argument is they don't change in like when he sits down or anything, the density of them and like the separation is so dramatic that it's got to be something.
Yeah.
And you know, you could never really say if it was well done, like what.
I'm at 17 before I get
I
out.
don't think it's implants though. That would be really obvious in my opinion. Well, granted, then it's like, well, if it's unnoticeable, would you even?
Who's the leader? Who's the
It's like
leader?
plastic surgery,
That's the
you don't
leader.
see the
Fuck
stuff
him
that's
up.
not good.
Are you guys able to play the apology without it being copyrighted?
We can play it for
Come
us
after
now,
us.
and we'll figure it out.
I'm just gonna nuke this one down.
Oh, listen. I think Spotify can handle this.
Play the YouTube version because
Let's play it.
Put a little bit up on.
Yeah, if you put it on
Instagram.
YouTube, you're more than allowed to. Here it goes. Liver King confession. What's up with the terrible sound? Is it a connection issue?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit him with
That's
that
happened
poison
before,
real
doesn't
quick. That'll help.
A lot of people believed him, including the Bell brothers, Chris and Mark Bell. I'm like, well, how, guys? You do steroids. How do you not look at that guy and go, clearly?
I think Mark likes to think that a lot of people like he.
Alright, I'm just gonna knock this guy down.
Put a. Is it working? Or like a limitation on what's possible. Like he likes to believe that you could. And again, because the problem with this too is a lot of people will extrapolate this out and then think everyone with a jacked physique must be doing something, which is problematic because then it sort of creates this this narrative around, you know, everyone's lying or anyone with a good physique. It's impossible to get there without doping your fucking face off kind of thing, which is not the case. There are certain individuals who, like, I do believe that physique. Okay, maybe not that physique, but like within striking distance of that, in 0.00001% of individuals, you could get there naturally.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Hyper responders.
Yeah.
Guys who are just like ridiculous genetics.
Like Ronnie Coleman natural.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect example.
Yeah.
Ronnie Coleman natural was super jacked, but he couldn't compete with the most jacked guys, and then he started doing steroids.
Yeah, and he just exploded.
But he's super honest about it. Like when Ronnie talks about it, he just will explain. Like up until he was 30 years old, he was natural.
Yeah.
So can we get it, or is it? Okay. Got a little. Yeah. Maybe there's another version of it.
Cable. I think there's something wrong with my cable for some reason. I'm looking at the audio on my feed, and it's not.
Is it the cable or is it how it connects? Is it like
It's one of the.
That's an old ass laptop, isn't it? Oh, okay.
Old cable, maybe. Yeah, it's quiet. I don't know, something's wrong.
That's all right. Let's play it. We can hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
Finals. I'm making this video to apologize. Because I fucked up. Because I'm embarrassed and ashamed. Because I lied. And I misled a lot of people. I've stated that this is a complicated as fuck topic, at least to me it is, because
Hold on, I wanna listen to this without the distortion, actually. An hours later.
I finally figured out how to have a 4-day work week. And for years, I told my
You know what we call a 4-day work week where I work? A grievance.
myself I would get to a 4-day work week someday. But no matter how hard I worked,
Primals, I'm making this video to apologize. Because I fucked up. Because I'm embarrassed and ashamed. Because I lied. And I misled a lot of people. I've stated that this is a complicated as fuck topic, at least to me it is, because before social media, I was rich and anonymous. And after social media, I'm still rich, but no longer anonymous. And I never expected this kind of exposure in the public eye. It's been tricky as fuck to navigate. Well, clearly I did it wrong. And I'm here now to set the record straight. Yes, I've done steroids. And yes, I am on steroids, monitored and managed by a trained hormone clinician. Liver King, the public figure, was an experiment to spread the message, to bring awareness to the 4,000 people a day who kill themselves. The 80,000 people a day that try to kill themselves. Our people are hurting at record rates with depression, autoimmune, anxiety, infertility, low ambition in life. Our young men are hurting the most, feeling lost, weak, and submissive. So I made
Okay, let's see what their response.
Before social media, I was rich and anonymous. And after social media, I'm still rich, but no longer anonymous. And I never expected this kind of exposure in the public eye.
For the Horde.
It's been tricky as fuck to navigate. Well, clearly.
Yeah, why don't we just whack all these
I'm here
dudes?
now to set the record straight. Yes, I've done steroids. And yes, I'm on steroids, monitored and managed by a trained hormone clinician. Liver King, the public figure, was an experiment to spread the message, to bring awareness to the 4,000 people a day who kill themselves. The 80,000 people a day that try to kill themselves. Our people are hurting at record rates with depression, autoimmune, anxiety, infertility, low ambition in life. Our young men are hurting the most, feeling lost, weak, and submissive. So I made it my job to model, teach, and preach.
He did it for the hurting people. Come on,
Yeah,
Derek.
the comments are not too favorable on that part of the video.
Our highest and most darnest form. This is my fight. This is why I exist.
Pause.
Just so you know, once I hit level 17, there's gonna be some GM commands going on.
He wanted everybody that's depressed and trying to kill themselves to reach their highest, most dominant form. But he wanted to lie about how he achieved his physique, so mislead these people that just by eating liver, you can come close to that. So as you fail at that as well as everything else you failed at life that led you to the point of doing something to yourself that you're thinking about committing suicide.
Yeah.
Like, that's what he's saying.
I feel like in this video he had like a very good opportunity to just straight up say, sorry, I fucked up, etc. Which I think he thought he was doing, but he also makes a few little comments in there that I feel like people really dug in on, like the whole, I didn't expect it to happen this, or me to blow up this much. It's like, it was very meticulously planned out from inception of the brand. Within this, I don't know if you saw the emails, but it's like, within one year, I want to be at exactly this in social media following, and this is what I'm gonna do.
What's his social media following at now, Jamie? What's his, like, Instagram? I bet he's at 5 million.
I think on TikTok,
1.7 million.
On TikTok, he's at like 3 point something million. Yeah.
Half of it's Chinese bots.
Maybe.
All right, let's play some more of this nonsense.
Yeah.
It's spreading the message.
That's not true.
No.
I've convinced myself that this was the vocal minority, usually in the fitness category, driving to an unproductive conversation. And I had convinced myself that this would be the wrong message to send to the 15.
The information out there thought that it was going to be a net win where...
Okay, so this video was 2 years ago. And him threatening Joe Rogan was 5 hours ago. So... I'm confused. I just think it's ironic calling this a beef.
You, Joe Rogan. All caps, get it right.
This is important. What's happening is really important, though.
Okay, let's go. Do you have to put handcuffs on you? Oh, we do. Okay, we're gonna put handcuffs on. Can I give them? Welcome to Texas, Joe Rogan. Welcome to Texas. Fighting chips and real. You got it. The alarm's going off. Well, it's just in the cargo? Okay. I don't need that. I'll leave that here. And leave that here.
Oh shit. Hold on. I'm kind of alt-tab watching this. 47-year-old faces a misdemeanor charge of making terroristic threat. No, what? It must be like state laws or federal laws or some shit. Not terroristic threat to like threaten to kill somebody. It's just a threat. That's all it is.
Calling you out. My name's Liberty. Man to out. Joe Rogan, I'm calling you out. My name's Liberty. Man to man. I'm picking a fight with you. Yeah.
Joe Rogan would shit on him though, not gonna lie. So hold on, let me see something real quick. Videos. Let's go to oldest. Let's go to fast food primal style.
Liver
2 years ago. Okay, let's go to YouTube comments and sort by newest first. That's brutal. Is 4'11". Even a 14-year-old girl is taller than him.
One.
Okay, I'm done with this topic. Oh shit! Did I say 9 o'clock or 9:30? I think I said 9:30. So where's your leader, bro? Is there a chest up here? Ooh. You know what? On the second thought, fuck him up. I've never even been here before, actually. Alright, so who has the key, huh? Somebody has the key. Who has the key? Is it somebody up this mountain? Hmm? Is it somebody up this mountain? No? Okay. So where's the boss man that I'm supposed to whack? Supposed to be a boss man over here. Would be difficult to find his base center command tent. Southeast, possible draw him to you. Oh, so we just gotta attack a random centaur. So where's the command tent? Is that the command tent or is that the command tent? Alright, let's just kill this dude. This looks more like a command tent. Fuck him up. Just gonna have to nuke this dude down. Shit. That storm got him. Alright, fuck him up.
I need to get closer.
You know what? Just attack him and see what happens. I'm not gonna lie, I'm more confused than a transvestite answering a census question. I'm probably just gonna spawn this dude here. Since it says he should be here. Okay, so Frog. Okay. So I just gotta go around whacking his friends, apparently. In that case, we'll just make quick work of them. We'll give it a moment. So apparently I have to kill a lot of centaurs. Because apparently there's like another quest, right? That involves killing centaurs. And I guess if you kill a similar amount, it'll spawn. Is that him? Even if it isn't. Alright, big dog, show yourself.
It's too far away.
Oh, fuck. You know what I'm doing once I'm 17? I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Word! Pull! Liver King, out! We're gonna go to some fast food restaurants to teach people how they can still go to fast food restaurants and how to order primal. If you wanna still order the sub-primal shit, 20 to 50 push-ups before you eat is gonna get it done. It's about progress, right? That's what it's about. We evolved eating these things, liver and bone marrow, right? We recently have taken these out of our diet to our detriment, right? We got to return back to some of these old ways. So you're gonna get a chicken sandwich. I'm the Liver King. We're making a couple of quick videos. What I'm trying to do in 60 seconds or less is figure out how do we create a better life for people. The easiest thing is to go primal. The easiest way to go primal is to say, double the meat, lose the buns. I'll buy your lunch for the next couple of days. Are you down? Okay, this makes you partially primal then. All right, take her with you. All right, my man. Yeah. Have a good day. This is called the Liver King Special, and this is called ordering it primal. And tell them, get ready, because everyone's gonna start ordering these. It's called the Liver King Special. Appreciate you guys. All right, do you guys know who I am? Oh, this guy knows. Can I buy you?
Like, I didn't know how tall he was until I read it. And now that I watch his videos, dude, I just can't fucking unsee it. And you know what's funny? Dude, I'm totally gonna, like, when I switch to Wrath and play my Dwarf Fury Warrior, I'm just gonna fucking listen to Liver King. Oh, the whole fucking time, dude. Whole time. Playing on my Dwarf Fury Warrior. Oh, shit. Alright, I need to hit my fucking 17 because my daughter wants her daddy. So we're going. Oh. I'm not dicking around anymore. Fuck him up. This dude better fucking spawn. You too, ass fucker. Come on, butt dumpling, where you at? You're supposed to spawn. Do I have to spawn you for you? I'm just gonna spawn them. Fuck it. Let's GM command this. Okay. Now you're gonna spawn in the same place as that one dude. I might just delete that one dude. Alright, GM off. Alright, fuck him up. You know, it's funny, y'all want me to run my own private server, but while my private server is just going while I'm at work, like, how am I gonna fix your bugs, dude? I'm just kidding. You can message me. I'll go when I fix it. And I leveled, and it's still yellow. Turn this shit in. I definitely need to sell some shit though. Well, Princess, it was nice knowing you. But to be honest, having her as a pet has become quite the bore.
Blood and thunder. Go forth to victory.
I accept that. However, I'm just gonna do a thing here. No, no, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. That would be unnatural. So, we're just gonna let that go. We're gonna go get this dude's head, but not now. For level 17, we're gonna let it go. I was gonna go teleport to Blood Mist Isle and get Deathclaw, but you know what? I'm not gonna cheese it that bad. So, I've already been cheesing a lot of shit lately because I'm kind of intoxicated and I just kind of, you know, speed things up and do this, that, and the other thing. So therefore, I will deprive myself of getting Deathclaw as a pet to kind of make up for all the cheesing I've done. And I'm pretty sure I've broken even at this point. So, thanks everybody for watching. I'm